My name is Jennifer Davenport, and I work in the funeral industry. About 5 or 6 years ago, in a freak accident, I hurt my left shoulder by tearing my rotator cuff. But like the rest of you, I'm sure, I continued to work, just doing what I need to do, not paying attention to my shoulder until about a couple years ago, where my shoulder became quite agitated. About 4 or 5 months before I actually went to see Dr. Naidoo, I was in excruciating pain and my arm could barely lift above, I don't know, a quarter inch off my side. It's horrible. We found out through Dr. Naidoo, through a friend whose mother had knee surgery, who loved him and said that her mother's surgery was extremely successful. So I made an appointment and we went in to see him. I fell in love with Dr. Naidoo and his staff immediately. He is a very kind man. He's very knowledgeable. He's very understanding. He has a great sense of humor, and he makes you feel very comfortable being with him in his office, and you can genuinely tell that he actually wants to help you. About halfway through my very first appointment, the word stem cells came out. Now, I've read about stem cells, I've heard about them, but I wasn't really sure what all they would do for me and how they would benefit me during or after my surgery. So Dr. Naidoo gave me some information, told me to think about it, and that we would discuss it again. So I left. When I walked out of his office, I made a decision right there that I wasn't going to do it. I couldn't afford it. My next trip in to see Dr. Naidoo was when I went in to find out what all in the world I had done to my shoulder, which was a lot. It was ridiculous, all the things I've done to my shoulder. And again, stem cells came up. And I was quite honest with him, and I told him that I would love to do it, but really, I just don't have the money. He understood. He was disappointed visibly, but he understood. The woman that was with me is an incredible friend, a wonderful friend, a best friend. We've been friends for 10 years. And she said in that meeting that she would like to pay for my stem cells, and I told her no. After much arguing, after we left his office, the stem cells were purchased on my behalf, and I must say that that was the very best decision that she's ever made. Stem cells, I can't talk about them enough. They are amazing. They changed my life. They healed my shoulder so quick. I just can't begin to tell you how fast things escalated. Within 1 week after my surgery, after Dr. Naidoo had injected those stem cells into my shoulder, the sling was gone. 1 week. I also started physical therapy. Within 2 weeks, I was moving my arm in ways that I haven't moved it, in months. Within 4 weeks, I was moving my entire arm and shoulder in ways that I haven't moved it in years. Years. And I guess the saddest part for me is that in the therapy's office with me are other people that have had rotator cuff surgery. And I know a couple of them, their surgery wasn't anything too impressive. It was just simply a torn rotator cuff. It wasn't anything other than that one. No stem cells, just the surgery. And in a month's time, they were still in their sling. They were doing exercises that I did my first week. Living proof that stem cells change your life. I'm now into my 5th week of surgery, and I'm on the strength training side. That was hard to say for some reason. 5 weeks. I still have people that are still doing the same thing that I did my 1st and 2nd week, and they've already had surgery between a month to 6 weeks. I'm 5 weeks. If you see Dr. Naidoo and he offers you this wonderful gift called stem cells, please take it. Don't think about the money. Think about your recovery. Think of how long it will take you if you don't have the stem cells. Think about your quality of life. Think about what it was before your surgery. Without the stem cells, you're still going to have some time to not move around as quick as you should. I'm a very impatient person. I want to get on with my life. And the stem cells worked for me in ways that were so beneficial. I cannot thank Dr. Naidoo enough for offering me these stem cells. Take it. It's the best decision that you will ever make for yourself.